Sacramento County is taking a high-tech approach to provide safer pedestrian travel and better accessibility for the elderly and members of the disability community.
It's the first deployment at community scale in the nation for this kind of technology.
The Sacramento County Department of Transportation, or SACDOT, is developing a unique phone app to provide better wayfinding.
The challenge is, how do you prepare in advance for your route to go to where your ultimate destination is?
Jean Lozano is blind and the chairperson for the County Disability Advisory Committee, or DAC. The DAC requested SACDOT develop a better way to assist the elderly and people with accessibility needs as they travel along pedestrian routes.
I was hoping that the county could come up with a system that could be accessible and usable for planning prior to your departure from wherever you are.
SACDOT took up that challenge as part of its 2022 Active Transportation Plan. Mickey McDaniel, a SACDOT principal planner and the project lead, realized the best option was a high-tech approach.
And I really didn't know how we could implement that with signage, given how wide and diverse, like with land use, how rural our county can be.
She found 2 different developers in Pennsylvania. Each came up with unique ideas that will meet Sacramento County's needs. One is Pathview. Located in Pittsburgh, it's run by brothers Eric and Nick Sinagra. Eric, Pathview's chief executive officer, says their app will help people with accessibility needs figure out what routes to take in real time.
Penn Avenue and Highland Avenue Southwest.
It will notify a user of a potential tripping hazard, maybe even a construction on the route, or other potential obstacles they may experience.
Nick, the chief technology officer at Pathview, says their approach will be different than the current maps already in use. Instead of focusing on the streets, their app will focus solely on sidewalks.
When we look at navigation, we always think of driving from A to B and using Google Maps or Waze and all that. And those apps are great, but they don't take into account all of the accessibility and other sidewalk things that are needed.
SACDOT also teamed up with Pittsburgh's Carnegie Mellon University and its app called PedPal. PedPal is designed to bring smart infrastructure coordination for urban mobility. In other words, it works with crosswalk systems. It alerts the system to give the elderly and people with accessibility needs more time to get across the street.
More recently, we've been focusing on support for pedestrians, particularly pedestrians with disabilities, in crossing signalized intersections.
Okay to cross, 23 Center Avenue.
The app can also monitor and track progress if it detects that you're moving slower than usual.
Select street to cross.
Both Pathview and PedPal have been honing their apps on a small scale in Pittsburgh as they sought out a partner like SACDOT. Sacramento County received a $1.8 million federal grant. The grant will move the app out of its current testing phase in Pennsylvania and into development and use in Sacramento County. Advocates believe the combination of both apps can increase the confidence of seniors who find traveling on their own a little daunting.
Back in 2018, our Adult and Aging Commission recommended that we join the Age-Friendly Network of Communities, and our Board of Supervisors approved that in 2020. And then just last year, we were able to get a state grant to establish a local age and disability action plan, which we're really excited about. This type of application fits so well into this effort.
SACDOT expects to launch the Complete Pedestrian Trips project in late 2025. The success of the SACDOT app is expected to launch a new wayfinding network for the elderly and members of the disability community around the country, eventually offering every city, county, and state the chance to improve pedestrian accessibility.